If you're looking to create, grow, and sustain your wealth, download and subscribe to the Pain Points of Wealth podcast at BeBullish.com with Bob, Ryan, and Chris Payne. It's your podcast for market insights, money tips, and real talk on the economy. Download and subscribe at BeBullish.com.
At Blinds.com, it's not just about window treatments. It's about you, your style, your space, your way. Whether you DIY or want the pros to handle it all, you'll have the confidence of knowing it's done right. From free expert design help to our 100% satisfaction guarantee, everything we do is made to fit your life and your windows. Because at Blinds.com, the only thing we treat better than windows is you. Visit Blinds.com now for up to 50% off site-wide, plus a professional measure at no cost. Rules and restrictions apply.
Sunday morning. With us today is Congressman Peter King, and, a lifelong New Yorker between New York and Nassau County. Well, Congressman King, give us an update. We got an election coming up in Nassau County between Bruce Blakeman and Ann Donnelly. And Nassau County, the safest county in America. Tell us, how is it going?
Well, John, you're right. I was born in Manhattan, raised in Queens, went to high school and college in Brooklyn, and have lived in Nassau County for more than half a century right now. Nassau County is a phenomenal place in which to live. It's the safest county in the country, and Bruce Blakeman has done a terrific job as county executive. He has stood with the police. He has made sure, in fact, he's added the number of cops to the job. He stands with them all the way. Also, he has not raised taxes at all. He encourages businesses to come in. And he's just done an absolutely great job. He's everywhere. Anywhere you want to go, if you go to a meeting, Bruce Blakeman's going to be there. He's great. And then Ann Donnelly, as district attorney, is just absolutely terrific. She really is. She is tough on law and order. She knows what she's doing. She's fair, but she's very, very tough. And the two of them together are an absolutely essential team for Nassau County, especially if, God forbid, if Mamdani becomes the mayor of New York. In many ways, the Nassau police may have to act almost as a border patrol along the border between Nassau and New York City, because whatever happens in the city, and it looks like the cops' hands are going to be tied. There's going to be nothing done as far as bail reform, doing away with the cashless bail and all of that nonsense that was in there. And he's going to be appointing criminal court judges who are going to be soft on crime. So that's going to be a bad scene, and so it's essential that Bruce and Ann Donnelly be elected, be reelected, so they can continue the job. I mean, you can go, no matter what the issue is, whether it's the fact that boys should play with boys and girls play with girls in schools. Bruce has been in the forefront of that. He's been in the forefront of attempting and successfully bring a business into Nassau County. Even last year, when he had the international, basically, the World Cup, the cricket tournament, that was publicized and covered around the world to probably hundreds of millions, if not billions of people. And all that adds to making Nassau County a center of business and sports activity. So, again, I can't urge people enough. Don't take this for granted. We need Bruce Blakeman. We need Ann Donnelly.
I agree with you 110%. If I lived in Nassau County, I'd be voting for them because it's the safest county in America, and we don't want to. Right now, I was a Democrat, and right now you can't depend on the Democratic Party to keep your city safe or your county safe. Let's talk about New York City. We both love New York City. I still live here. You grew up in New York City. The debate happened the other night, and there's another debate this Wednesday night. And I've said to people that Andrew Cuomo is the true Democrat, and if the Democratic Party wants to vote for a Democrat, they should vote for Andrew Cuomo, not for Mamdani. And then, and Curtis is the Republican. If they want to vote for Curtis, they vote for Curtis. What say you?
Yeah, I agree with that, John. And I was, watching the debate last night. Actually, I was out last night at a police dinner, but I come back. Rosemary had taped it for me. I watched the whole thing. And, Curtis and Andrew did a great job. But I don't know if they landed the knockout blow that's needed. I mean, Mamdani somehow continues to survive. He smiles. He makes himself seem reasonable when he's saying the most unreasonable things. And the fact that the two of them are there does create that problem. It really does. I mean, he's not going to get over 50% of the vote no matter what, Mandami, which means that the majority of voters are going to be voting against him, but they're going to be splitting their votes. So I would hope people between the Cuomo and Sliwa supporters try to focus on one opponent. Listen, I disagree with Andrew Cuomo on a lot of issues, but as you say, John, he is a traditional Democrat. He is there where you disagree with him, you understand why you disagree, you can reason with him, you can work with him, and he has common sense. And he did a reasonably good job as governor until near the end there. But he was, again, he is effective, he is smart, he knows what he's doing. Curtis is a true New Yorker. He bleeds New York blood, there's no doubt, and literally has shed his blood for New York. Great guy, but we can't let those two divide the vote and allow Mandami to get in there. Because, you can have a good mayor, you can have a bad mayor, but you can usually overcome the bad ones. But this guy could do such a lasting damage. And again, I don't think people are focusing enough, for instance, on the judges he would be involved in appointing, what he would do. He wants to take away the police commissioner's authority to decide disciplinary issues with cops, with a civilian review board that he'd be appointing most of the members to. I mean, this is absolute disaster.
Congressman Peter King, thank you for your update on Nassau County. Thank you for your update on New York City. There's another debate on Wednesday. Let's talk then.
Absolutely, John. You got it. Thanks.
If you're looking to create, grow, and sustain your wealth, download and subscribe to the Pain Points of Wealth podcast at BeBullish.com with Bob, Ryan, and Chris Payne. It's your podcast for market insights, money tips, and real talk on the economy.
Download and subscribe
at BeBullish.com.